Ryan Embry with the Sweet Spot here. We are live at the hospitality show, Mario. We're in your beautiful city, San Antonio. Talk to us about what it meant to bring the hospitality, really the hospitality world, to San Antonio.
Yeah, no doubt. So it's a first time event for us.
Sure.
Which we're delighted to have 5,000 plus attendees here. In fact, in an ideal world, we'd love to have this program back annually.
Yeah,
I know that can't happen, but that would be an ideal world. But
yeah,
being able to showcase, especially at this time in San Antonio, all the development that's happening and the capital investment that is taking place into the destination, from the reimagination of the Alamo back to its original footprint.
Yeah.
The additional buildings that you see outside of the convention center with Hemisphere Park, Civic Park, as well as a new Hilton Curio hotel that's being built.
Sure.
We're just extremely excited with that. So to be able to bring, to your point, the hospitality world here now, so they could get a sneak peek to it, is just, it couldn't be any better for us than you can imagine.
I'm sure, and they've infused so much San Antonio culture into whether it was the party last night, some of the events. We got the music going on right now.
Absolutely.
It's just an incredible culture. With these new developments, what we're seeing in hospitality is a lot of infusion of local artists, local cuisine, just to give everyone the full experience. So when they come in, they're not seeing maybe artwork that they would see in another, city.
Agreed.
They're seeing San Antonio artists, San Antonio food. Talk to us a little bit about that trend and, how you can really use that to bring more travelers in.
So I grew up in San Antonio. San Antonio's home. And one of the things early in my career, when I was a young sales guy, selling the hotels here in San Antonio, one of the pillars of success, if you will, was the authenticity of San Antonio, right?
Big word.
The 300-year history plus now that San Antonio represents, not only to Texas, but to the entire United States, the Alamo, the Riverwalk, all that, right? So much more than just a tourism mecca, if you will, for the state of Texas, or even nationally, globally now, as we focus on global development. But all of that resonates, to your point, with the traveler, not only the leisure traveler, no doubt, but also the group meeting traveler. They don't want to just come into a destination and go, okay, what you see is what you get. Where are the locals eating, right? Where are the locals living? What causes an individual to call San Antonio home? And that's what I want to be a part of when I'm meeting or visiting a destination. In San Antonio, as you can see and hear and smell and eat, we have that in spades. In fact, we call ourselves lovingly the culinary capital of Texas, because there's so much going on here.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you actually you dubbed it the world's biggest lobby, the Riverwalk, right? Which I thought was so clever. It's so cool to think, because there is such connection between different restaurants, hotels. Talk to us a little bit about when travelers come to San Antonio and they want the full experience. Maybe just a couple quick tips for travelers, or even groups like this that are saying, hey, I want something unique for my group that I'm bringing in. What can you?
Absolutely. So well, first of all, one of the incredible things about San Antonio, unlike other destinations, is once you get here, whether you drive in or certainly fly in, you're 10 minutes. You're 10 minutes from the airport. So you haven't lost a half a day in trying to get from the airport to downtown San Antonio, or whatever part of San Antonio you might be visiting and experiencing. You have that opportunity to hit the ground running. But in terms of, again, I won't focus necessarily on the Alamo or the Riverwalk, because that's pretty well known. But one of the things we're most excited about right now is a culinary scene that we have in San Antonio. We've had partnerships with the James Beard Foundation recently to host Taste of Texas Wine and Food Festival. We've been a part of that. We continue to do that. We also have these legacy events, is what we call them, on Houston Street that we have partnered with the city of San Antonio and Centro San Antonio, as well as Visit San Antonio, bring these experiences, not necessarily only for the local visitor, something that they wouldn't be interested in, but even more so for the visitor who's coming in, whether it be for leisure or for group.
Sure.
In addition to, we touched on it, culinary capital of Texas. We, for the first time here in Texas, we will be having the Michelin Guide coming through, which really highlights not only for the state, but for this conversation specifically, San Antonio's strong culinary scene and the cultural tapestry that plays into that culinary scene. We're happy to share that, as well as we're a UNESCO World Heritage Site and culinary UNESCO site as well. So lots of authenticity to share with the traveler.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And you ever want to look at the health of a city, just look at all the development that's going on right now.
It's happening.
And it's all happening right now. Some major projects with hotels. What are some ones that you're excited about right now?
So we talked about it a little bit from the main stage earlier today.
Yes.
You have the Intercontinental, which is an amazing elevated hotel experience on the Riverwalk as well. We also have the Kimpton Hotel, also being brought on the scene. Actually just opened up in August. Right across from it, you have the Plaza Marriott San Antonio. That entire area or stretch of Alamo Street that you see construction happening. Progress, as we like to call it, right? That's going to be opening up very, very soon. It's an amazing time to be in San Antonio. In addition to that, I talked about the Alamo and Hemisphere Plaza, or Hemisphere Park, that's being redeveloped. And all of that's going to be opening up, talking about parts of it 2025, parts of it 2026. So it's a city on the move. It's a city that's getting ready. If it wasn't exciting enough already, it's a city that's really going to be shot out of a rocket here very, very soon.
Well, we're so grateful you had the opportunity to host us in this wonderful city. Thank you, Mario, for spending some time with me today.
I appreciate it.
We're excited to keep our eyes on San Antonio for what's next.
Awesome.
Right, thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.